Alright, Shalom Yashral, Shalom, Shalom. It's Slaughterhouse is in session. Just doing our jobs. We got jobs to do, must be done. So, shout out to all the sincere and the Yahweh Zaba'awat Akkad Akyam wa Akawath out there. Keep it strong, keep it going, man. This is gonna be a quite the lesson. So strap in, man, because this is gonna be it's gonna be a bumpy ride. This one's gonna be titled "Death of a Prince," Judas Natzarah, aka Sentinel Prime. All right. So here's the lesson we got to get through, and so we're gonna get through it. But we're gonna start off with, and it's not gonna be a big old shit talking, slock for the language or whatever. It's not gonna be, this bashing GMS type thing. But the lies and the nonsense has to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, dude. Yep, that's it. Yep. So it's about to happen. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off in Ecclesiastes 1 and 13. And it says, I applied my mind. I guess we could get 12. I Kahalas, and it's not Kahalas. It's actually Quahalath. So I, Quahalath, was king over Yashraal in Yerushalayim. I applied my mind to seek and probe by wisdom all that happens beneath the sky. So, and this is talking about King Solomon or Solomon. And, he's talking about how he set his mind out, right? He set his mind to probe, right? He applied his mind to seek and probe by wisdom what happens beneath the sky, right? And it is a sorry task that the Most High has given to the sons of man with which to be concerned. And it's something hardcore, to take into, to seek out all things, you know what I'm saying? To know wisdom. And we're going to get some more explanation for this. Let's get down to verse 16. I said to myself, here I have acquired great wisdom, more than any of my predecessors over Yerushalayim or Jerusalem. And my mind has had much experience with wisdom and knowledge. So, Solomon had acquired great wisdom more than any of his predecessors, right? His mind had much experience with wisdom and knowledge. I applied my mind to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. So not only did he apply his mind to know wisdom, but he went to know madness and folly. Not saying that he practiced madness and folly. I mean, we know that he went off in his latter days, which he shouldn't have. But we know, what I'm saying, that when he set his mind out to know it, you know what I'm saying, he just knew it, but he served the Most High and he let him build his temple. So he says, I applied my mind to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this too is a vexation of the spirit. And it is, because I can tell you the same thing. I have set out to know wisdom and to know madness and folly as well. Everyone likes to talk a lot of shit, saying that, because I expose, I don't practice, I don't sit there reading it all day, but I expose Masonic literature, and I expose Illuminati literature, and I expose Kabbalistic literature to show everyone what to stay away from, to show them evil, to be like, look, listen, don't do this. Look, this is what it is. Don't get fooled, because nowadays we're having the Chaldeans. Nebuchadnezzar's Chaldeans are doing some real high-level sorcery, real high-level witchcraft, and you have to be aware. This is why everyone keeps blaspheming the name of the Most High, like, it's a part of the tree, everything a part of the tree is evil, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't understand anything. They never set their minds to know madness and folly, just to understand it, to know, be like, okay, well, I know this is madness and folly, so I know to stay away from it. Like, they never did that. They never... You know what I'm saying? They stayed away from knowledge, from any type of knowledge, to know what to stay away from, and it's a vexation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard job. Like, you have to sit there and read all kinds of stuff. You have to decipher it. You have to keep your mind, pray that the Most High Yahweh seals, kathams your mind to where you are not influenced by anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I hope everybody understands what I'm saying. But it's, you know, you just have to be in the spirit and power of Yahweh, man. Like, that's just all it comes down to. But anyways, Solomon, we know, set his mind, right, to experience wisdom and knowledge, applied his mind to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. So he also knew madness and folly. And then let's get one more, let's see. Let's get Ecclesiastes 2:12. And it says, I turned my attention to the appraising wisdom. So he appraised it, and madness and folly. So it's like you go around and you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, what kind of ice cream is there? And then you go and see that there's the wisdom, the madness, and the folly. And you're like, okay, well, those two are shitty and old and nasty. So I'm going to stick with the wisdom. For what can man who comes after the king do? It has already been done, because there's nothing new under the sun. So, like, it's, you know, like Solomon. Solomon, you know, knew, well, I would say, the same knowledge or something like that. He probably even knew more wicked shit than I do. I don't, you know. He obviously went off somehow building idols and castles, altars and stuff like that for his wives. So, you know, and we ain't building no altars and nasty stuff over here, so... Yep, exactly, dude. Okay, so just so that, because what we're about to get into now is some Masonic literature, and yeah, here comes the shit talking, and blah 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 blah. You know, if it's so evil, why do you fucking know it? It's the same thing with like the New Testament. Like, why? It's like this. It's like when you're arguing with the Christians. And they're like, well, why are you even reading the New Testament if you don't believe in it? It's like, well, I read it so that I can know it, so that when you try to bullshit me, I can, you know, not fall for it. Because I know what I read and I know what it's talking about. I'm not going to go bash, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read the Quran, man. That way when a Muslim come up to me and we start talking, I know his book better than him. That way when he tells me something, I could cut him with his own stuff, because everything's nonsense. Because it just so happens that I did study everything that I could. I went around just simply because of that. I set my mind out to where I wanted to serve Yahweh, and I wanted to exalt his name above all names. So I set out to know madness and folly. That way I can cut it down with his word. That way they couldn't give me no excuses. Like, oh, you haven't even read it, so you can't say, oh, no, yeah, I did. And this is where it's wrong. Here, 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 and here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of attitude, you know what I'm saying, that I'm coming across. Hopefully everybody understands or whatever. But we're going to talk about something, actually, some forms of witchcraft that you guys need to be aware of. One of the forms of witchcraft, let me see, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, and everybody's probably going to take, okay. Let's see, right? Let's hear this. Okay, so I'm sorry to play that. I'm sorry to even play that, because it's witchcraft, it's sorcery, and I'm sorry, but I just have to show. I have to show these things so that we're aware. I have to separate the holy from the unclean, man, so that, you know what I'm saying, so that we know what's holy and what's unclean, and this is unclean. Listen to the off rhythm, the off pattern, the non-time signature, like it's Murder Kit 7, killed by plastic bag choking. So, these types of songs, right? These types of songs are used to cast spells and to program people. Let me show you another one, because it's not normal. It's weird. Look, watch. Advanced witchcraft and hypnosis in Israel. Hypnosis, right? Hypnosis. Okay. You know how, notice how it was just two notes basically going back and forth with this crazy drum pattern in the back that's off time and all this stuff, right? I know music. I've played music for over 10 years, so, you know, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff. So these are off pattern. It's a form of witchcraft, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to give you some evidence. Okay, so now we're coming to Manly P. Hall, right? And Secret Teachings of All Ages, and we're going to go to page 249. Everyone can talk all the shit they want, but I'm gonna expose this witchcraft that is being fucking shown to all our people. Okay, 249 says, the philosophy of music, right? It is highly probable that the Greek initiates gained their knowledge of the philosophic and therapeutic aspects of music from the Egyptians. So, you know, because we know the Greeks were Macedonians who were Amalekites. So these Amalekites got they learned how to manipulate things. Stop. They learned their initiation salak, everybody, you know, kids and life and stuff, whatever. Here we go. Here's about, dude, stop. Okay, so child's still a young child, so. Anyways, here we got philosophic and therapeutic aspects of music. So they learned how to manipulate things with music from the Egyptians, because they're the modern day Egyptians. Let's see, what else? It says, in turn, consider Hermes, the founder of the art. So Hermes, right? This Hermes dude is supposed to be the founder of the art of music and stuff. It says, according to one legend, this god constructed the first lyre by stretching strings across the concavity of a turtle shell. So supposedly they took this turtle, this reptile, right? And they turned it into a musical instrument. Both Isis and Osiris were patrons of music and poetry. So Isis and Osiris were the ones to start off all this Illuminati music making, right? Plato, in describing the antiquity of these arts among the Egyptians, declared that the songs and poetry had existed in Egypt for at least 10,000 years. And, you know, we know that 10,000 years shit is a bunch of bullshit. 10 is the Sephiroth that they follow. And these were such an exalted and inspired nature that only gods or godlike men... Dude, you really need to calm down. That the gods or godlike men could have composed them. In the mysteries, the lyre was regarded as the secret symbol of the human constitution. The body of the instrument representing the physical form, and the strings, the nerves, and the musician, the spirit. So they know that the musical instrument, because they even tell you this when you learn music and play instruments, that the instrument, it's like what they tell you with weapons. The weapon is an extension of your body, right? You have a sword, it's just an extension of yourself. Well, the same thing with the music. That's what they try to teach you in school and stuff, is that the instrument is just an extension of your body, and that's what they're saying. This lyre was regarded as the secret symbol of the human constitution. So basically, it was the human body, right? And when you strike the chords, that's why it says, "Oh, did I strike a nerve? I struck a nerve," right? That means they played your song. You know what I'm saying? They got you. Watch, look. Let me show you. These illustrations come from inside the book. My book is just old and falling apart. So this is Pythagoras. Right here, Pythagoras, right? Everyone loves this guy. You got the pyramids everywhere, right? Here's the checkerboards. Here's the tree. Here's the lyre, right there. You see it? It's like a guitar, right? Playing a guitar. Okay, so this is Pythagoras. He's the one that was doing all this nonsense. Okay, so he came up with the lyre. It says, playing upon the nerves, the spirit thus created the harmonies of normal functioning, which, however, became discords if the nature of man were defiled. So while the early Chinese, Hindus, Persians, Egyptians, Israelites, and Greeks employ both vocal and instrumental music in their religious ceremonies, because we had musicians too. Not saying that music is bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing music or creating music and composing music in the honor of the Most High Yahweh to exalt His name, right? Then by all means. But, you know, because David, obviously, the Book of Psalms is a bunch of songs, right? But the thing is that when you are composing music to hypnotize people, as he had it written on his thing, then that's what's the deal. Because it says, look, the Israelites, right, the Greeks employed musical instruments in the religious ceremonies. Also, to complement their poetry and drama, it remained for Pythagoras, right, to raise the art to its true dignity by demonstrating its mathematical foundation. So they use mathematics as the foundation of the music, right? Although it is said that he himself was not a musician, Pythagoras is now generally credited with the discovery of the diatonic scale. So this is what that stuff, that weird music that he was always making and stuff, that weird ass shit, that's the diatonic scale. Having first learned the divine theory of music from the priests and the various mysteries into which he had been accepted, Pythagoras pondered for several years upon the laws governing consonance and dissonance. How he actually solved the problem is unknown, and they solved the problem by summoning freaking demons and shit, which Judas claims that he did, right? Judas Natzarah. But the following explanation has been invented, and it's just some bullshit. See, they even tell you invented, right? So this right here, the diatonic scale, right? This is what he's doing because he's actually trying to summon demons' possession, and I'll show you. You guys want proof? Everyone wants proof, right? Oh no, he's a liar, right? In fact, that's what Judas even tried. Sorry about the train too. Everything in the Shaitan really does not want this to come out, right? Here we go. But that's alright, we're going to keep on trucking. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the newest screenshots. So these are his own words. Here we go, let's just bring it over here. So this is on Judas Natzarah versus Kodash, the Torah Knights, right? He says, okay, hold on. So show the video where I said the word demons. You're fooling yourself. Okay, remember that. He said, where did I say the word demons? Okay? You're fooling yourself. And what are you going to do when brothers come out and chase you off YouTube? No one there to fight. No one's there to fight your battles for you. I didn't ask anyone to fight my battles for me. I asked people to stand up for righteousness and to stand up for the name of Yahweh and to stand up for our fellow tribesmen. But, whatever. So it's safe to say you don't have much time left in this truth. Well, that's a nice thing to say, right? Tabak better get away from you. Oh, wow, that's pretty harsh. And remain in this truth and teach it. He can't even get a word in edgewise because you hug up all the time. You're a glory dog. How do you feel about that, Tabak?
That's the same thing as Kazawan calling you.
It's cool. It's the same. It's the same shit as the Rob Rack, man. They have not they all been telling you this same thing?
Yes, man. And Hism took the fucking cake. That was some.
Hism took the cake, man. Hism.
What the fuck?
Right? Have they not all been like, oh, Kodash is a heathen. You need to get away from him, brother. You're a true Israelite, right?
They call you, man.
Right? So he's doing the same thing that they're doing. He's saying the same things that they say. I hug up all the time. You're a glory dog. No. I just know more information. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? If I can show more information, this is just retarded. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying, man? Like a glory, really, glory dog. Say fucking bro. Anyways, okay, so he said that. Look. Where I said the word demons. Show the video, okay? Oh, so not only are you a traitorous demon, I'm not saying that that's where he said it, but he's calling me a demon and saying that he didn't say demons, right? That he didn't talk about demons. But I'm going to show you where he talked about him summoning demons. You're also a liar, so now I'm a liar. But that comes with being a turncoat, so now I'm a turncoat, so whatever the fuck. They also saw what I was talking about. Forces does not mean demons, dipshit. Forces does not mean Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna write this down. Dude, can you please be quiet? Because I'm trying to teach. I know you really don't understand me right now. And I lost my pen. So now... everything is trying to slow me up and everything's trying to frustrate me and everything's trying to do it because I'm exposing the fucking high priest of Satan. Okay, so anyway. No, but fucking go away with your freaking weird talking shit, dude. Learn to speak real words. Okay, so anyway, and you guys can talk as much shit as you want, whatever, but I have a son and I'm taking care of him and I have him with me and this is So get the fuck over it. Let's see. Okay, so he said, look, let's get that again. Okay, we're gonna write this down. Okay, so I'm a liar, right? Forces does not mean demons. Okay, let's write. Look, watch. Forces. Sorry for the shitty handwriting. Does not mean demons. Sorry for the shitty handwriting. I'm just kind of freesetting. Okay, so he says, I'm lying about him. Forces do not mean... So he's saying that he's summoning forces and not demons, right? Okay. You need to try a new strategy. Strategies? Dude, you're the only one that's, like, strategizing, like, and doing all this weird shit, bro. So just fucking stop it already. Go repent. And he says, and if you keep talking shit, I'm going to use it against you. Yeah, dude, you fucking use everything against everybody. And no, talk shit all about this. No, I have to show wickedness. I have to show this wicked. Okay. Look, check it out. So he's talking to my wife, right? That's my wife's account on YouTube. He said, I'm summoning demons. That means he's a fucking liar, okay? You dum-dums keep saying, like, dude, are you fucking 10, bro? Really, dum-dums? Keep saying, I'm not fit to teach, and I fell off. I guess you haven't noticed people are still learning new things from me. I haven't learned nothing new from you in a long ass time, so I don't know what you're talking about. And if what I'm teaching is going off, Korash should make a video. Okay. Pointing out, without the fuckery and lies. There's no fuckery or lies, man. This is your own words. With scriptures where I'm going, well, actually, your words are fuckery, so maybe you should get yourself on that one. With scriptures where I'm going off, I already rebuked the hell out of you for scriptures for bearing false witness, for being duplicitous, for being... everyone saw it on the comment boards. Dan saw it, Gabari saw it. We have many witnesses, so don't lie, bro. Do we not have witnesses to that?
Yeah, we got many witnesses.
Do we not have many witnesses to that? Okay, so anyway. But I'm putting words in your mouth, brother. Right? Anyways... So he says, look, this is a good one, Look, because when he does, okay, I'm going to use the Force. So, he thinks he's a fucking Jedi, okay? But that I'm going to show you where that comes from, okay? Use the Force, okay? So he said forces, right? Did he not say forces? Forces, look. I don't know why I went black. Okay, forces does not mean demons, dipshit. I am going to use forces, okay? So now, I'm going to show you what forces is. You guys are going to have to hang in here for a while, though, because this is a long trip. All right, it says forces, right? I'm going to use the Force. Right? Okay, Obi-Wan. From the Torah and show scripture for scripture where people can find what I'm talking about. So now he's going to try to show you witchcraft in the Torah. Push or pull equals force. Okay, so he thinks push or pull equals force. Knock him off the foundation equals the Torah. Wisen up. Wisen up? What? Wisen up? Okay. I still have advanced lessons. Okay, so he's got advanced lessons. Okay, so what are these advanced lessons? Okay, remember he said, I didn't say fucking demon. Okay, right? Okay. This is on Rob Rack's video. You know, him talking shit. Whatever. Or I don't fucking know. It's on someone's fucking shit. You could go and find it. Either way, it's a damn screenshot, so get the fuck over it. 3:50 p.m. My battery was dying. Judah Natzarah. This is being recorded. Whatever that means. Tell them, Rob. Does Judah Natzarah control you? Tell the people. Go ahead and admit it. Is there a force that makes you do what I want you to do? So here's that force, okay? Don't you always have to hide and sneak around certain things? Laughing my ass off. Tell the people it's not a joke. You're under a demon, and I control you. Tell them. So what does that supposed to mean then? What does that mean? I never said. I control forces. This motherfucker said a demon is on him and that he controls him. Well, if the demon is on Rob and he bro. What the fuck? Okay, look, sorry. Went out. Okay, so let's say, no, and it gets worse. Watch, it gets worse. And I control you. Tell them, don't lie, because they're going to see it soon enough. Go ahead. Yes, they are. Go ahead and admit it. Tell the people, if you block me or delete this post, I'm going to make you go off even harder. Didn't I tell you what I am doing to you? Does that not sound like he's fucking casting... Bro, seriously? You're using forces and you're saying you control him, but then you're saying that he's under a demon and that he's going to make you go off even harder. Like, what the fuck, bro? And then check this out. This is the second... Look, answer the question. Don't I control your mind and make you do what I want you to do? Look, 4:20 p.m. Look, this was a little later. Look, answer the question. Don't I control your mind and make you do what I want you to do? Don't act like you haven't noticed it. Didn't I tell you how? You don't notice you can't stop? I'm gonna draw Baphomet Bill out as well, and Jism. Look at your boy Edgar Spandex. Didn't I draw him out? Ha ha ha. The serpents and the flute. Wow, so he's saying that he's the one that controls Rob. He's the one that makes him do, and he can't control himself. And he also drew out Buffalo Bill. So the whole short bus crew. So there's the short bus crew. Well, Judah Naz is the fucking driver. Okay, so now he said, huh? What'd you say? Oh, you're talking to Farwash. Okay. No, it's cool. Life happens. They're just gonna have to get over it. Yep, get over it, huh? Look. You're gonna get the back and forth when I make you come out and respond. And let me show you, it's the same message. Look, there's that being recorded, right? You're gonna get the back and forth. I just hadn't opened it. Earlier replies, and then I popped it open, right? And this is what it said. Answer the question, don't I control your mind and make you do what I wanted you to do? So let's read it all so we could get the context, all right? This is being recorded. Tell them, Rob, does Judah Natzarah control you? Tell the people, go ahead and admit it. Isn't there a force that makes you do what I want you to do? And remember, he said forces are not demons, and he was going to use the force on me. He says, is there not a force that makes you do what I want you to do? Don't you always have to hide and sneak around certain things? Laughing my ass off. Tell the people it's not a joke. You're under a demon. Dude, you just said that the fucking demons are not forces, but that you're using the force and that you control him, but he's possessed by a demon? What the fuck? Dude. See? Yeah, exactly. I know. See how he's doing fucking witchcraft with his goddamn words? This dude's a fucking demon. Bro, you are the demon. Bro, I'm telling you. This guy's fucking high priest for Satan. Anyways, look, check it out. Don't lie, because they're going to see it soon enough. You guys are seeing it right now. Go ahead and admit it. Tell the people, if you block me or delete this post, I'm going to make you go off even harder. So he's going to use the force to control those demons that are on him to make him go off even harder. Is that not what it fucking says? So, and then look, and then we're going to go, what'd you say? Darth Vader, right? And then he was trying to accuse me of Darth Vader. Well, we're going to see Darth Vader in a little bit. Wait your ass. Look, you're going to... Look. And then he says, answer the question, don't I control your mind and make you do what I want you to do? He controls his mind, but he says the demon... You're under a demon, and I control you. You're under a demon. Bro... Don't act like you haven't noticed it. Didn't I tell you? You didn't notice. You can't stop. I'm going to draw Baphomet Bill out as well. And Jism. Look at your boy Edgar Spandex. Didn't I draw him out? Ha ha ha. The serpents and the flute. Remember that flute and remember the serpents. You're going to draw... In fact, let me write that down. Flutes / serpents. Everybody can talk all the shit they want. Go ahead, but I'm exposing this shit. You're going to get the back and forth when I make you come out and respond. People who watch this are going to notice the pattern as long as you play my game. Yes, he is playing a game. See? That back and forth between Judah and fucking Rob and all that shit, that's all a game. It's just like GMS going back and forth with IUIC.
They're talking shit to each other right now.
Yeah, are they talking shit to each other right now? See?
Like literally.
Rob Rack and Judah Natzarah, they're talking shit to each other right now? See? It's the fucking... It's a soap opera. All my children, tune in for the next episode. For your regularly scheduled program, right? Fucking, this is ridiculous. I hope everybody is gonna wake up from this fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because look, and it's not even done yet. We're dissecting this shit. Look. Okay. Look at what he says. Watch. As long as you play my game, I control the rules. Nor shall you wake up out of this. So he's like, you're not gonna wake up out of this, Rob Rack, right? And then check this comment out. Then he gets creepier. Look, then Rob Rack tells him something, right? And then he says, look, scriptures, question, what's in you can't be helped with scriptures, fella. What's in you can't be helped with scriptures, fella. Didn't I just tell you, as long as you stay, you're under my control? So he's got demon. He said earlier, do I have to go back to it? Is everyone that short memory? Remember, he's got you under spell, so I'm going to have to keep doing this over and over because you guys are fucking, So look, demon, you're under a demon. I control you. Under a demon, I control you. You're going to get the back and forth, right? You shall not wake up. You shall not wake up, right? Scriptures, what's in you can't be helped with scriptures, fella. What scripture is that the scriptures can't help? Isn't the scriptures the healing waters and the breath of life? Yeah, 360. And the 360 degree can't you read scripture? You don't think the Most High can heal people? You don't think someone could read a scripture and the Most High can heal them from that? For real. There's no scripture that can help what's inside you. So there's no scripture that can help, that can fight off a demon? Is that what you're saying? Bro, what is this? Didn't I just tell you, as long as you stay, you're under my control. Don't worry, I'll make a vid showing that this is real. Tell them, Bob. So now he's going to come out with that fucking bullshit. Bro, I'm telling you, he's going to start teaching fucking some wicked sorcery. Tell them, Bob, don't try and run to WOB, World of Blacks. Deal with me, fella. So now he's telling me, okay, so now I want to show you this. So now, like, remember, he's saying, look, he controls him. There's forces that make him do what he wants them to do. He's under a demon. He controls them, right? There's no scriptures that can help what's inside of Rob Rack. He told him that he makes him do what he wants to do, that he can't stop it. He was the one that drew out all the fucking short bus flunkies, and it's the serpents, and he plays the flute, right? He says that he is going to to control the rule. He controls the rules, and that Rob ain't gonna wake up out of this, right? Now it gets even creepier. You ready for the creepy part? So now this is on Judas. Judas Natzarah versus Toranites, traitors, demons. Judas Natzarah, Hayakal Tabak, Mashal. So this is the fake Tabak, the evil Bizarro Tabak, right? He ain't no, get the fuck out of here, bro. We got the real one right here, live and uncut, son. Yeah, these dudes have a different spirit, man, you know? Yeah, we don't have the spirit of fucking Satan. I noticed it when these dudes kept focusing on bullshit. I admit I got caught up in the OT versus New Testament thing, but I kept seeing there's a third principle, OT Israelites who basically deny the OT. That's you. I kept noticing, he's giving himself up. I kept noticing the Toranites wanted to avoid these niggas and not speak about it. Did I not rebuke Rob Rack at first? And no one else wanted to fucking jump in on the shit? And then my internet fucking gives out because Esau fucking with me. Were we not out of internet for like ever?
You have to be here to believe it.
You had to be here, and do we not have witnesses? How many fucking witnesses do we have for not having internet?
Multiple.
Do we not have like over like 6 at least?
Multiple.
We had Yawanathan, we had fucking Darash here, we had, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. For over like a month we didn't have internet, and this motherfucker wants to spin it like I just like abandoned them. Watch, look. We're not on, so basically we're not on the same page. There's New Testament Israelites who invoke Yahweh's name, while we have Old Testament Jews who deny the name and deny everything. These guys are not invoking Yahweh's name. They're invoking a damn idol and defaming the Most High's name along with it. They're breaking commandments. I'm like, why are these Toranite dudes so quiet on this issue? What do you mean Toranite dudes? You started this shit.
This morning he was still on.
You started this shit. You started it. I was I like helped, you know what I mean? I helped you make the videos and I joined it right away. I was like the second one to, you know what I'm saying? I was right there with you, but you're the one that chose Toranites, and I'm going to show you why he chose Knights. We're not using Knights anymore. I'm going to show you why he used Knights. I'm going to show you where that came from. In fact, let's write that down. Look. I'm going to show you. Look. Knights. So I repent, sorry, you know what I mean, for using the English word knights and stuff like that. I was just blindly following the spell that this motherfucker had on all of us, just like we all did at one point or another. So, but the shit's broken, and I realize what he did and what he is doing and what he continues to do, and I am going to expose it, because I'm done with this bullshit. Okay. So now look, so he acts like he didn't start this shit, right? Like he didn't come up with the 9 shield. Notice that this so-called 9 shield, right? The mock bullshit 9 shield, none of the fucking sides connect. See it? See how it's broken? Just like the broken pyramid, right? And then it's an Arabic numeral. Like I said, I repent. Sorry, Yashral, Salak, Yashral, for not being fucking smart enough to see this shit. Look at this. The 9. That's not. When I put the 9 in there, I put the 9th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. You put an Arabic numeral, and your points don't even match up. Your points don't even connect.
He always spun it in the videos.
Yeah, and he was always spinning it in the videos, in the you know what I'm saying, when in the little graphics at the end, the 9 was always spinning and it turns into a 6 and it kept spinning around, and then he did this weird graphic thing where it would turn into like a 4, this weird like 9. He's the perverted 9, and I'm gonna show you. This guy was COINTELPRO. Check it out. It says, look, this is going to sound effed up, but there's one West Cam dudes who are going to stand up and fight for Yahweh's name against these demons. Wow. And he's accusing us of teaming up with the remedialites, right? Which I say if anyone repents, right? If anyone truly repents and they show that they repented and they prove and they do work and they plow the land and they do all that stuff, then by all means. But none of these motherfuckers are doing it. And the Bafi Bills, if they do it and they get out of this spell that you're under and they repent to Yahweh Akkad and they fucking start doing what's right, then by all means. But if they don't, then they're going to get their fucking heads chopped off too. Just like everyone else who comes against Yahweh Zaba'awat Akkad. And it says what? Check this out. Look. I run toward the dragon, not from it. I run toward the dragon, not from it. Okay? So now we got run to dragon. Run to dragon. Yeah, you could talk all the shit you want. No one cares. Okay, I'm just doing this for you. I already know all this shit. This is just for y'all, so you guys could get off under this fucking bullshit. So look. I run towards the dragon. These dudes try focusing on irrelevant shit, and it keeps our people's minds stagnant and unfocused. Look at the remedialites, and which is funny because this dude's the one that's trying to keep everyone stagnant and unfocused by jumping back and forth with these remedialites. And I'm not saying don't come down on the motherfuckers and, you know, rip their heads off and chat them up with scripts. But if you're gonna teach, man, you gotta keep on teaching and stuff like that. And this dude's starting to talk about demons and shit. Look, sad to say, they have the demonic mind control over a good number of people. Go ask Rob Rack's comment board. Demons a question they will not answer you equals a sign of hypnosis. Now, I'm going to show you something because I'm going to get into it. He's using words, right? He's using words to show you. Look. It's going to sound effed up, but there's one West Camp dudes who are going to stand up and fight for Yahweh's name against these demons, Torah Knights, dragon, stagnant, unfocused. They will not answer you, a sign of hypnotism. This dude it's spelling shit. Bro, this is fucking witchcraft. This is witchcraft. You guys want to know what witchcraft is? That's witchcraft. Doing shit like that. And run towards the dragon? Really? You fucking for real? Really? Running towards the fucking dragon? Okay, we're gonna touch on that. So look at it. This is the same thing. Look, sign of hypnotism, right? Then Hayakal, the Bizarro Tabak says, I see what you mean. Wow, maybe it's better that you break away and start something new. Judah answers, oh, it is. We are not the same. We are not on the same page. No, we're not. Besides, I think I'm even a different stage that I cannot speak on thoroughly online. So now he can't speak of things online. Why? Why not reveal everything out? Why not just bring everything out? Let everyone know everything. What the fuck? Let's just say I was revealed the knowledge of gateways. Knowledge of gateways. Okay, so now we're going to go. Gateways, okay. Knowledge of gateways, alright? Check it. And I can't be caught up in distractions. But I will tell you this. Rob Rack is controlled by beings. We already saw he said he was controlled by demons and Judah's the one that controls them and all this stuff, right? It sounds like a joke, but I ain't. But I ain't the only one who knows this. In fact, those who know this also know I'm strong enough to bind and provoke Rob's associates. Gateways, doors. What an unhappy possession. So now he's saying Rob is possessed. That's what it is. Rob is possessed with demons through these gateways, right? Controlled by these forces, these demon forces through gateways, and he's binding and provoking people. Look at what knowledge of gateways. Rob Rack is controlled by beings. Bind, provoke. It's witchcraft. This is witchcraft, people. What the fuck? God damn it. What is wrong with everybody? Everybody, it's because you guys have a lack of knowledge and you don't know what real witchcraft is to stay away from this shit and to not be fooled by it and to not go and consult and do all these things from it. Knowledge of gateways. Rack is being controlled by beings. I'm strong and look at these. Who are these people? Those who know this. In fact, look, I ain't the only one who knows this. You know who else knows this shit? You want me to show you who else knows this shit? These guys know this shit. The Living Kabbalah. These guys know that shit. What did he say? Look, I ain't the only one who knows this. In fact, those who know this also know I'm strong enough to bind and provoke Rob's associates. So this is what Judah was set up for. Because the Chaldeans have been darkened. Their magic has been darkened. The Edomites and the Amalekites can't do their own witchcraft anymore. So now they have to try to rely on an Israelite to do it for them because they think that his hand will be more blessed in it. This is COINTELPRO at its finest, people. This is COINTELPRO at its fucking finest. Unhappy possession. Okay, and then... okay, so... Look. He said, I am summoning demons. That means he's a fucking liar. Not only you train as demon, you're also a liar. I'm talking about forces. That doesn't mean demons, dipshit. Show in the video where I said the word demons. Being recorded. Go admit. There's a force that makes you do what I want you to do. Sneak around. What does it say? You're under a demon. Force that tell you're under. Is there a force that makes you do what I want you to do? A demon. I control you. Make him go back and forth shit. You're not going to wake up out of this, he tells him. There's no scriptures that can help you, he tells him. He tells him he runs towards the dragon. That everyone's under a sign of hypnosis. They're stagnant and unfocused. Right? What else? He has knowledge of gateways. Rack's being controlled by beings which are the same as the forces, which are the same as the demons. That he knows how to bind and provoke. Remember the word provoke. Right? He's provoking them. He said provoke. Okay? These are his own fucking words. Alright? Provoke. Let me see. Look, provoke. Gateways, doors, blah, 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 bind associates. He says that he's going to make them do what he wants them to do, that he drew out Baphomet Bill and Jism and Edgar and all this sort. But he says that they are the serpents and he is the flute. They're playing his game and he controls the rules and they're not going to wake up out of this. Okay? So now, it's my child's fucking fake phone. Okay, so now... we saw all this shit, right? Like, I hope you guys fucking just realized what this guy just, like, said and did and, you know. But anyways, so, like I said, we were talking about before his music, right? Look, watch. It says what? The key to harmonic ratio. Okay, so let's go past that. Let's get the good stuff. Okay, actually, it starts right here. Let me get focused. The Pythagoreans' music was one of the dependencies of the divine science of mathematics, and its harmonics were inflexibly controlled by mathematical proportions. The Pythagoreans averred the mathematics demonstrated the exact method by which the good established and maintained its universe. Number therefore proceeded harmony, since it was the immutable law that governs all harmonic proportions. After discovering these harmonic ratios, Pythagoras gradually initiated his disciples into this, the supreme arcanum of his mysteries. So Judah is trying to initiate people without them even knowing it. Just like the Illuminati are initiating people without them knowing it by throwing up bafis and all this shit, right? And making them say and go to colleges and the schools and all this shit, right? Aren't they not initiating people without them knowing it? Well, Judah's trying to initiate everybody without them knowing it. with his weird ass fucking shit. Look, having one established music as an exact science, Pythagoras applied his newly found law of harmonic intervals to all the phenomena of nature, even going as far to demonstrate the harmonic relationships of the planets, constellations, and elements to each other, a notable example of modern corroboration. And what are the planets? We know the planets are, they worship the planets, which are just angels. You know what I'm saying? They worship the host. So these dudes are trying to do, they're using music. He's using music. He's using his broken shield. He's using the Arabic numerals. He's using the black and white. Notice that his damn shield is freaking black and white. Look. It's black and white. Completely. Like, my shit's on a fucking piece of paper, so if you want to get mad at me just because of that shit, then fucking yell at everybody for writing. That dude specifically put those colors, black and white. It's a broken shield with an Arabic numeral inside of it that it's an upside down 6 Arabic numeral. And he always had it spinning in his videos, and he starts his videos with music and ends his videos with music, right? Check that out, right? Check this shit out. This discovery is known as the law of octaves in modern chemistry. So he's doing high-level chemistry as well. Since they held that harmonics must be determined not by the sense perceptions, but by reason and mathematics. So it's not just off your ear and the flow and the groove and just play music to play music. So no, it has to be mathematics and reason and this, right? The Pythagoreans called themselves canonics. Don't they call the official Bible the canon? Canonics, and is as distinguished from musicians of the harmonic schools, who asserted taste and instinct to be true normative principles of harmony. So they think that you should just go off of your instinct, the way it sounds, you know what I'm saying, your instincts, and the true normative principles, right? The asserted taste and instinct. So whatever sounds good and whatever's your instincts, right? The principle of harmony. Recognizing, however, the profound effect of music upon the senses and emotions. So this is why he does it, because he likes to get you with your senses and emotions. Pythagoras did not hesitate to influence the mind and body with the termed musical medicine. So this is the type of witchcraft he's performing. Musical medicine. It's called musical medicine. Now, what does it say? Pythagoras discovered that the 7 modes or keys of the Greek system of music had the power to incite or allay the various emotions. So, because there's usually, and that's a guitar, right, which is a lyre and stuff, and all these other instruments, 7 keys, right? If you use 7 modes or keys, right, then you can incite or allay various emotions. It is related that while observing the stars one night, he encountered a young man befuddled with strong drink and mad with jealousy. Now, Judas, you be drinking wine while you're ministering, and you've done it on your videos countless times. That's against the law. 2 high priests got killed for that shit.
On the spot.
On the spot. What are you doing? What are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm just, this is the shit talking. But you always pull out the sword, no matter what. Everyone has seen this. And you're always all fucking mad with jealousy, right? You were coveting Gabaria's wife, right? His knowledge, right? Who was piling faggots about his mistress's door with the intention of burning the house, right? Faggots are a bundle of sticks, so he's piling a bundle of sticks in his mistress's door with the intention of burning the house. So he's going to burn the house down, his mistress's house down, which his mistress is Rastafarianism. That's his mother. Judah was raised up by the Masons in Rastafarianism, and then they transferred him over to Judaism, and he teaches high-level fucking Judaism. He gave us all so much truth, and then twisted the fuck out of it. Just tweaked it just enough to fucking throw it off. Just like Shaitan likes to do. Takes something, tweaks it just a little bit to throw it the fuck off. This is COINTELPRO at its fucking finest. Check it out. What does it say? Faggot. And what's his favorite word? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all say and stuff, but he's always, faggots, blah, 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 right? The frenzy of the youth was accentuated by a flutist. So the youth was accentuated, was by a flutist a short distance away who was playing a tune in the stirring Pythagorean mode. So the stirring Pythagorean mode, which is called musical medicine, this flutist was playing. Did we not see Judah say the flute? I have it right here. I wrote it down. You guys saw me write it down. The flute. He was playing the flute to get the serpents. He's the Pied Piper. He was playing the flute to get the youth that's all drunk, piling faggots on the door to burn it down. Look at this. Pythagoras induced the musicians to change his air to the slow and rhythmic spondaic mode, whereupon it's a spondaic mode, whereupon the intoxicated youth immediately became composed and, gathering up his bundles of wood, returned quietly to his own home. And this is why Judah was getting drunk while he was ministering, and then he would listen to the music, and it would get him in a certain mode to where he could do some type of witchcraft. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you didn't hear him lighting up fucking bowls in the background and that shit. Yo, it was always fucking wine. Akadama, the wine, he was drinking Bacchus, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he always has cups, and then he's promoting at the same time, because he's promoting Akadama, and then he's promoting fucking Starbucks, because he always has them damn Starbucks cups on his fucking thing too. And then he was trying to promote the shirts, because the motherfucker tried to get me joining on a fucking shirt thing back when we had first started the Nights. He was like, yeah, I want to try to start a shirt business. And he was trying to sell the 9 shirts to people and blah, blah, blah. And I told him, hey, man, instead of doing that, why don't we just hand make the clothes? You know what I mean? Make sure it's all 100% one clothing. We'll make them. We'll make zits. We'll make shawls. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to like not upset Judah. And I was like, we could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I personally, I won't charge for that shit. If anybody wants zits, if anybody wants fucking shawls or knops or whatever, I'll do my best to make them shits and get them out to you. In fact, I'm already doing that. It's just to help the brothers, man. But this motherfucker wanted to go buy some cheap ass Walmart shirts, fucking go print them out and go sell it to the motherfuckers for like $30. Nah, man.
That's that camp shit.
That's that camp shit, yo. He's the flutist, man. You know what I'm saying? Bundles of wood. That's what he was doing. He was just a fucking... I'm telling you, man. Pythagoras cured, and I'm going to tell you why he's doing it. He has to do it. He has no choice but to do that. Just like Lexwell has no choice, just like all the people that made those oaths, that made an oath, they have no choice. Pythagoras cured many ailments of the spirit, soul, and body by having certain specially prepared musical compositions played in the presence of the sufferer, or by personally reciting short selections from such early poets as Hesiod and Homer. So they knew that certain musical properties can heal, but they also know that certain musical properties can possess. In his university at Crotona, it was customary for Pythagoreans to open and to close each day with songs. Those in the morning calculate, so they open and close each day with songs. Judah's open and close. His day, right, into the YouTube world is consisted of a video. Your day is whatever videos you put out. He starts his day, his video with the fucking song, and he ends his day or his video with the song. And it's that weird ass fucking Pythagorean musical medicine, off ass trance you out while you're drinking type fucking bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's using fucking... Look, it is probable that by the Pythagoreans recognized a connection between the 7 Greek modes and the planets. So he's connecting these modes with the planets, man. He's worshiping the host. For an example, Pliny declares that Saturn moves in the Dorian mode and Jupiter in the Pythagorean mode. It is also apparent that the temperaments, right, are keyed to various modes, and the passions likewise. Thus, anger with its fiery passion may be acquainted by a fiery mode, or its power neutralized by a watery mode. So basically, he could get you in different modes by playing different songs. And each one of his songs get you in a different mode for whatever witchcraft he's trying to fucking program you with. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So check this out. We're gonna get even more. Let's see. Plato affirmed that music which ennobled the mind was a far higher kind than that which merely appealed to the senses, and he strongly insisted that it was a paramount duty of the legislature to suppress all music of an effeminate and lascivious character, and to encourage only that which is pure and dignified. So I wouldn't be surprised if Judah was putting effeminate and lascivious characters in his music, trying to make everybody effeminate and angry. Which makes you think about all them comments, right? All them fucking comment board shit that GMS was bringing out, right? Not saying that he did it, not saying anything. Who knows? Only Yahweh knows what the brother really did on the comment board and shit like that. But I'm just saying, music-wise, Yeah, and those pictures that he took with him throwing up, he just hid it. He just acted like it was just Selassie. Oh, I was just Rastafarianism. No, bro. No. You're a Mason. Cointel at its finest. Right? Check it out. Why? Look. It says what? It says that, let's see, dignified. Characters encourage that which is pure and dignified. The bold and stirring melodies were for men, gentle and soothing ones for women. For this, it is evident that music played a considerable part in the education of the Greek youths. This is why they program all the children, all the youths with music, right? Get them all rebellious and shit, right? The greatest care was also taken in the selection of instrumental music, because the absence of words rendered it signification doubtful. So without the words, right, it rendered its signification doubtful. So basically, it says so they're insignificant. The words can be insignificant. It's all about the instrument. It's all about the music. It was difficult to foresee whether it would exercise upon the people as a benign or baneful influence. And that's what it is. He's putting a baneful influence. He's Bane, man. And fucking Batman, yo. Yeah. He's behind the mask, right? He's you know what I'm saying? It says popular taste being always trickled by sensuous and meretricious effects was so to be treated and deserved contempt. And that's, I bet you, what he's doing right there. Sensuous and meretricious effects. That's what he's doing in his music, right? The music of the spheres, most sublime but least known of all the Pythagorean speculations, was the sidereal harmonics, which they go off of a sidereal day in our calendar today, which I'm going to blast up that 365-day calendar and show you where it came from. And they to make sense of it, they go off of what's called a sidereal day. They take basically 4 minutes off from each day and make it up into to make it up to a 365-day year. Anyways. That's why all your clocks are, electronic, come from satellites, right? It was said that of all men, only Pythagoras heard the music of the spheres. Apparently, the Chaldeans were the first people to conceive of the heavenly bodies joining in a cosmic chant as they moved in a stately manner across the sky. So right there, now they're like, oh, the stately manner across the sky. So the Chaldeans were the first to see he's a Chaldean, yo. Bear the arm against the Chaldeans. We're supposed to bear... Man. Job describes a time when the stars of the morning sang together. So are you going to tell me that, Job's evil, right? Job's evil, right? Even though it's found in Paleo-Hebrew and the Dead Sea Scrolls. Dead Sea Scrolls evil too, right? Fucking wicked motherfuckers. Counting inward from the circumference of the heavens, Pythagoras, according to some authorities, divided the universe into 9 parts. According to others, into 12 parts. The 12-fold system was as follows. The first division was called Empyrean, and the sphere of fixed stars is the dwelling place, blah, 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 all this shit, right? But look, check it out. This arrangement of the 7 planets, the sun and the moon, and regarded as planets in the old astronomy, is identified with the candlestick in the symbolism of the Jews. The sun is the center and the main stem, and the 3 planets on either side of it. So, are you going to tell me that the candlestick that we had is wicked? Huh? Are you going to tell me that the candlestick that they have is wicked? The menorah that's in here, the golden lampstand, Exodus 25, 31 through 40, and 37, 17 through 24. Are you going to tell me that's wicked? Huh? Which that, if you go to the Zondervan, right? Let's go to the Zondervan and see what they have to say about this. Check it out. Slack, just give me a second. I wonder if it's... Oh, sorry, Slack. It's in the candlestick. It's under candlestick. Hebrew word menorah or manawara, which I'm going to do like I've said before. I have the lesson, the menorah lesson, manawara. It has to do with plowing, with the yoke, plowing, frame or loom, because you build your frame, your house, your beams, your chandelier, candlestick, you glean fresh furrow. Basically, you till the soil, you grow. This is the good part, the opposite of Shadah, because Sha'ayar and Shad mean the wicked part of tilling the soil and gleaming the furrow. Freshly plowed land, lamp, light, burner, glisten, candle, lamp, light, shine, fire, right? It also means to, links in with mana, to appoint, ordain, weigh out, musical chord. So he's strumming the wicked musical chords. The menorah is the true, the righteous musical chords, right? To enumerate, enroll, prepare, set, tell, right? Fixed weight, measurement, pound, portion of time, instance, time, division, ration. This, the time links in with the being an adai, a master of space and time. Lot, part, portion, such things as belonged. You know what I'm saying? It also goes as flowing water, rain, laid through, shoot on, arrow, point out. It just links in with Tawara, which links in with the bulls and oxen, which the bulls and oxen link in with the 12 bulls and oxen that are around the Sea of Bronze, because the 12 tribes hold up the sea that everybody has to get baptized to. But, you know. Oh, okay, so, but that's for another lesson. Just showing you that's there. And, let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so, and the menorah they have right here, look. Right, lampstand, because the lights were on the candles at all, but the olive lamps, right? Lampstand, candlestick stand, right? 7-branch candlestick or lampstand. Plan or arrangement. Look how it was planned or arranged. It's actually, the one is in the center, which is the center point, and then you've got the shield. Right? You've got, it's actually set. See, it's not, they just draw that out. It's outward. It goes 7, you start with the 1, and then you branch out 6 times, which is links in with the lily, which links in with the pomegranate, which links in with all that stuff, right? But, you know, Judah knows this because they pervert all this stuff, and I'm going to show you how he got all this information. Didn't get it through righteousness, like we are laboring to do, to build the real New Jerusalem, not a hand-me-down from Amalek. So, you know what I'm saying? But this is like, so this is straight all across, and then these 2 are turned sideways to make these 6, man. This is where the shield actually goes. You know what I'm saying? Judah tries telling everyone the shield is in the heart because he worships the shield in his heart. Check this out. Check this shit out. He wants to talk shit, but the motherfucker got a... He wanted to call... in that video, I assume... I don't know. I didn't even fucking bother. He calls me Darth Vader, I guess. Look, that's where he has the shield, right? In his heart and in his mind. But this is symbolic. That yellow shield that he has in his heart, that's the golden calf. That's the sun. He worships the sun god, the golden calf in his heart, right? And then look, up here, in his mind, he has the white light, the white menorah, right? The great white brotherhood is in his mind. And then he's sealed off with his temple has been darkened, has been blackened. He's been stripped of all of the decorations, just like the king, just like it was prophesied, the king of Babylon would come and take away all that was left. Remember, we went over that prophecy. You want to talk about prophecy? Go talk to Gabari. That brother breaks it down like ain't no tomorrow. Anyways, so check it out. But I'm breaking this one down, and this is what this is. Mashal. So you know what? Let him have Mashal. Let him have Mashal and Abayar. You know why? Because he never provided a scripture that ever showed where it was that it was associated with us as a name, as like me and Brother Tabak did when we brought out the names. Got a whole lesson on David, Gog, Magog. I got my Canaanites, Israel. I got an Esau lesson. I got lessons all day. You think you got advanced lessons, right, Judah, about your fucking gateways, right? Okay, so check this out. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. The names. Look, I'll give you a scripture. Look, Shamar, we're the Shamarites. Isaiah 62 and 6. Zakar, Isaiah 62 and 6, the Mazakarim. Gadar Farat, Isaiah 58 and 12. Where's the... I didn't get one from Judah. Sharath, Isaiah 61 and 6. Ragal, 1 Samuel 2 and 9. And here's Abayar, but we never got a scripture for that. And a die, you could go look at it. It's the same thing where it says the witness. In fact, where's my Torah? In fact, I'll give you the Adai right now. That way you have it. That way nobody says anything. Check it out, the Adai. It's in Isaiah. But so he's gonna have to show and prove all this stuff. Let's see. Hold on. It says it's the witnesses one. No, chill out, dude. You get too crazy sometimes. And it's already late. I don't know why you're not asleep yet. The night watch, huh? You took 2 naps today? Oh man. Oh, right there, 10. Isaiah 43 and 10. You are my witnesses. That's 10, right? Look. And it ends right there. Look, Atham Adai. You are, right? Atham, you, towards you. Atham, Brakatham, right? Atham Adai. Na'am Yahweh. You are my witnesses. The word of Yahweh, my servant whom I have chosen. Right? Wa, right? Abadai, the servant. Abadia, right? Abadai, but then we have Abadia, which is the servant of Yahweh, right? Ashar, Bakarathai, right? So there's the Adai run right there, and it's more instances. So just to show you, so he's gonna have to show where he got Abayar and Mashal from, but he could have them, and he could have knights too. We're done with that. We're the Adai, we're the Shamarai, we're the Gadar Farats. You know what I'm saying? That's what we be. We're the repairs of the fallen breach, the repairs of the sheepfold. Okay, so check it. What else we got? We got stuff up. We ain't even done. Man. Oh, judgment has fallen upon you. Check it out. And his colors, mind you, the color, because remember, you got everything stripped. He's been darkened, right? He's been blackened. He's got his mashal around his waist, and then he's got the sun god in his heart. He's got the great white brotherhood, the Fallens, the Nephilim. He also didn't like to talk about the Nephilim and the giants and the so-called fallen angels and all that shit. He called it bullshit, remember? He said these guys like to focus on bullshit. So that's bullshit. Dead Sea Scrolls is bullshit, because the Dead Sea Scrolls talks about fallen angels and giants. But you guys wouldn't know that because he didn't read it. He pretended like he read the... He didn't read no Dead Sea Scrolls, man.
I told you.
And even if he did, he was given to it by the Jews. He couldn't really understand it. That's why he had to have me break down the Yahweh Shah and bring out all the real facts, and he couldn't do it. His shit was all half-ass. You know what I'm saying? And I know you've been telling me, man. Are you not the one that's been... Brothers, check this out. You guys think that I'm the one that's like all hardcore and wants to kill her, take everyone's throats and all this shit? Tell him.
That ain't him, man. That's me.
That's him.
That's
Judah was saying that everyone thinks I control Tobiah, blah 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 blah. No one controls anyone, but who's the one that's always telling me, hey man, just take the fucking heads, bro?
Me.
Right?
That's coming from me.
Right? He's the one that I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to have mercy on these motherfuckers. He's like, just take them, bro. Just take them. And then when I don't, then I'm like, fuck, kicking myself in the ass like I should have done this a while back. So Shalak. But, you know, sometimes it's what goes down. But yeah, so see, look. So he tried to tell you it up here, but no. It's actually, well, this one has many. Because this has to do with stringing the instruments, which is the goes with your ribs, the music portrayed from, but anyways. And then check it out. So it's on your left side. You walk in, and so this would be facing outward. It'd be your right side, your right shield, the shield of on your right. The Most High Yahweh is your shield on your right, man. The lamp, the oil, the candle, but you know. But you got this motherfucker running around perverting the temple, and now he went fucking Darth Vader on this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was teaching perverted the whole time, man. The only thing I picked up from Judah was the fact that this thing existed, which I hadn't got, have I eventually stumbled across this shit myself? Don't I always stumble across everything myself? No one has ever has anyone ever chopped me down and you know what I'm saying? Like, Most High is the one that chops me down, right? Himself? By having me find stuff? Right? You witness, we've been what, 4 or 5 years? What, how many times has anybody chopped me down, but besides the Most High himself?
Nobody.
Okay. Most High power Yahweh, because I fight to exalt Yahweh alone.
A lot of people have tried that.
Yahweh alone. My wife's even got Yahweh on her back, tattoo on her back. I know it's we repented for all that stuff. But back in the day, we were so adamant that she even got it on her back. Yo, I got it on the back of my neck. We love Yahweh, man. Ahab Yahweh. And we go to exalt him. So this is the only thing. All I saw was a drawing. It was like, boom, and it just instantly made sense. But I didn't learn none of this, the inner workings or none of that stuff from him. And then when I heard him teach, I was like, nah, he's ain't. But I was like, oh, well, you know, I don't know. I'll just keep going. I was under his spell, man. I just was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I had respect of person, all that stuff. And I repent. I'm sorry. Shalak, Yashral. I should have done this a long time ago. So, but he was trying to come at me like a brother, you know? Try to play me by, oh, I play bass too, man. I listen to metal too. Really? Metal people don't make weird shit like that, bro. Metal people don't have music like that, bro.
Metal people can't listen to that.
Say that again?
Metal people can't listen to that.
Can metal people listen to the shit that he produces and bunky ass hip hop and shit like that? Can metalheads do it? People that used to listen to metal?
Too simple.
Too simple, right? Make you feel retarded?
Makes you feel retarded.
Thank you. And that's how I know advanced witchcraft, because I know a band. Okay, so that's his perverted temple. Oh, and these colors, because notice he has that weird dark purplish blue with the black and then the gold and then the white. This is exactly what that Yahab guy rocks too. Remember fucking bootleg fucking Afro Ninja Samurai Walmart fucking piece of shit, right? Remember that motherfucker? Right? He rocked those same colors. He rocked them same color. I'm trying to see if I have a... Oh, man. I really don't want to go to that dude's thing. But go look him up. Yahab Yeshua. Everyone knows. Everyone saw the video where I chopped him up. He's rocking these same colors on his little flag. The Down syndrome lion flag. Right? Selling his man purses and shit. Down syndrome lion bag. This is the same color. This is the same thing. He went totally... I'm telling you. But go ahead and keep getting fucking fooled by the shit. Look, this is his. This is his. Look, that's his own shit, right? The broken black and white, right? Look, an arrow. What? Since when do we use arrows? What? Bro, this is perversion. That's perversion, because he knows he can't teach. Oh, and don't let me get me started on that right eye being blacked out, bro. See that X'd out right eye? That's scripture. See that X'd out right eye? That's scripture. Okay, so now check this out. So we got the candlestick, right? Okay, we got the menorah. I'm going to do a lesson on that later. Just to let you know, like, don't try to tell me shit's off just because Masons fucking pervert things, right? Many early instruments had 7 strings, and it is generally conceded that Pythagoras was the one who added the 8th string to the lyre of Terpander. Now, it's funny because the 8 strings, right? Because normal guitars have 7 strings. I'm a musician. I should know. How long have I been... Were we not signed with Skunk Records? But then it fell through because our singer pulled exactly what Judah pulled, right?
Skunk Records signed Sublime.
Right? Same Skunk Records that signed Sublime, right? Okay, but you know. So check it out. Nothing. This is a band named Meshuggah. They have an album called Nothing. Meshuggah, right? Mashaga is a Hebrew word. Means the straight path, to go off. You know what I'm saying? And this is Meshuggah. Look at that evil. Look at that face inside there. That's Satan, yo. This is part of the Kabbalah. They worship nothing. Ein Sof means nothing. Ein means nothing. Nothing. That's a Hebrew word, awan. And it means nothing. But they take it and say Ein, and then they take it and add it to Satan. This is Satan to them. Meshuggah. You know what Meshuggah has? 8-string guitars. And you remember we were talking about octaves earlier? Yeah, well, they play it in a whole lower octave than normal. So you take regular E tuning for all you musicians. You take regular E tuning and you drop it a whole octave. That's what Meshuggah plays, right? And that's what this dude invented. He Pythagoras. That's and their music. Their music is not like crazy timing like Judas and shit like that. Did it not sound like that? But like more. It's Judah. You gotta up your.
There's so much more well put together.
Yeah, so much more well put together. Yours is lower level witchcraft, bro. Tell your Amalekite masters that they need to give you better shit.
That's exactly how Meshuggah is. They're
Entrancey, right? And the hypnosis stuff, right? And they do the same, the 3-note things. So notice that Judah only has that song only had 2 notes to it, and it kept going back and forth. Does not Meshuggah do that? They have an album called Catch 33? Look. They have an album called Catch 33, watch. Look, right there, Catch 33. And it has three snakes interwoven. Now, these guys do high-level Kabbalah in their music. Judas is almost there. It's like the generic off-brand of And check this out. You see those heads plugged into the beast? Look at this beast sitting on the throne. And then look at those heads. You see those heads right there? Those are faces. This one dude, that dude that screwed us over for the music industry and fucked us over and just abandoned the band and started saying, oh, them people, right? Just like Jews, like, oh, them knights, right? He had a dream and he drew that shit on there. And it turns out that I found out he was really doing witchcraft as well. And he's trying to make it in the music. Go check him out, Charles X. X, right? Charles X, right? Charles Osiris.
Yeah.
Chuck Osiris, right? And the motherfucker, go check him out, Charles X on thing. He's trying to make it in the music business. And he's sold out, Illuminati, trying to do Illuminati shit and everything. Even his moms, we caught his mom's even bitching at it for him. It's like, what are you doing? But he won't listen because why? He's involved in this shit. He's programming people. This is Judah. This is the short bus crew around him. Leviathan with his fish, right? Now, it says the 7 strings. Oh, sorry, hold on. The 7 strings were always related to both their correspondences in the human body and to the planets. The names of God, right, were also conceived to be formed from combinations of the 7 planetary harmonies. The Egyptians confirmed their sacred songs to the 7 primary sounds, forbidding any others to be uttered in their temples. So see, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, they used to utter these things in their temples. I know this is the longest part of the lesson, and, oh man, there's still so much. Okay, let's get past it. Plato affirmed that music which ennobled the mind was a far higher kind than that which merely appealed to the senses. He strongly insisted that it was a paramount duty of the legislature to suppress all music of... The effeminateness. We already got... so check this out. Check this out. The realization of this analogy between sound and form led Goethe to declare that architecture of crystallized music. So this is what he does. He's an architect of crystallized music. In constructing their temples of initiation, the early priests frequently demonstrated their superior knowledge of the principles underlying the phenomena known as vibration. A considerable part of the mystery rituals consisted of invocations and intonements. Didn't he say he invoked? Didn't he say he invoked these powers? I wrote it down. Where is it? Oh, it's on the back. Provokes. He provokes them. Invoking, provoking, the same thing. And what does it say? Right? These priests, right, would invoke. Where is that? Right? And intonements, for which purpose social sound chambers were constructed. So I wouldn't even doubt it if the room that he's in was constructed in such a way to do all this. I'm telling you guys, the level of witchcraft with this dude is beyond the fucking scales. He's the high priest, man. That's why Lunar, man. That's why he's linked up with Lunar, all that shit, man. All this shit was a fucking game, dude. It was all a fucking game, and we all fell for it. It says the word whispered in one of these apartments was so intensified that the reverberations made the entire building sway and be filled with deafening roar. Right? The very wood and stone used in the erection of these sacred buildings eventually became so thoroughly permeated with the sound vibrations of the religious ceremonies that when they struck and to reproduce the same tones, thus repeatedly impressed into their substance by the rituals. So and they because we used to play instruments, the certain family of Levites used to use instruments. Used to be musicians, a shaf, man, the main instrument. God, you know what I'm saying? They used to be the ones that play the music. They did the same thing, but in a way of righteousness. They take it and they pervert it and they use it to invoke demons, to fucking spellbind people like Judas. It says, let's keep going. Every element in nature has an individual keynote. If these elements are combined in a composite structure, the result is a chord that, if sounded, will disintegrate the compound into integral parts. So let's say if you have a special, but like there's like this house, right? This house that we're in. If someone were to play the right set of notes together, the right chord of notes, these guys say that you could blow the house up back into its original parts. All the wood would fall apart into its parts and but you know what I'm saying? Like everything would fall into its own perspective. Everything would disassemble. Check this out. It says, likewise, each individual has a keynote that, if sounded, will destroy him. So they even say that there's a keynote, right, that will destroy a person. It says the allegory of the walls of Jericho falling when the trumpets of Israel were sounded is undoubtedly intended to set forth the arcane significance of individual keynotes or vibrations. So the walls of Jericho, they try to say it's an allegory. So because they say it's an allegory, are you going to say that this is that we should drop the book of Joshua, or what? They pervert our shit, man, and they know our stuff. They know what the Most High did. It was vibrating. The Most High did. You don't know how the Most High works, man, but they're trying to figure it out, and they got, you know what I'm saying, and they're trying to do that. It's like Bill tries to say, right, stupid ass Boffy Bill, the what does he say, the sorcerers of Egypt, the sorcerers of Pharaoh, right, and shit like that. Well, that's Judah Naz, man, sorcerers of Pharaoh, replicating the Most High's shit, but it's still perverted just a little bit. Like, he was a little off on his pronunciation. He would say like but where's and he was not it's and I, like as in AY, like I, like, but he would say A. You know what I'm saying? So his pronunciation was a little bit off. His shield was a little bit off. His tempo was a little bit off. His fucking music is a little bit off. Everything's just a little bit fucking perverted, just enough to fucking do what needed to be done. It says, look. It is evident that the Babylonians were familiar with the concept of the spectrum in its relation to the 7 creative gods or powers. So he's worshiping gods and powers by doing his music. In the Pythagorean tetractics, the supreme symbol of universal forces and processes. Forces. Supreme symbol of universal forces. I am taking forces. The use of force. Forces do not mean demons, but yet then he told Rob Brack that he was full of demons and that he controlled him. So what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Are set forth the theories of the Greeks concerning color, right? And music. So this is why he had the golden lamb chops, and then he would have the red with the black and the white. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have his black and white thing with the red writing sometimes, and then he would do the music before and after, and the shit was spinning and all that stuff. I fucking knew it, man. I fucking knew it. Deep down, too, I knew it, man. Ah, man. Forgive us all, Yahweh. When one musical octave is finished, another commences and progress with just twice as many vibrations as were used in the first octave. And so many same notes are repeated on a finer scale. In the same way, when the scale of colors visible to the ordinary eye is completed in the violet, another octave of finer invisible colors, just as twice as the many vibrations, and comments the progress on precisely the same law. So basically the laws of colors, they say, follows the same laws as musical notes. And so they combine the two to hypnotize people. This is why they do light shows at like raves and shit. This is why they do fireworks at certain concerts. This is why they do all these things, because it mimics. Not mimics, but it messes everything up. When the colors are related to the 12 signs of the zodiac, they are arranged as the spokes of a wheel. So now these colors relate to the zodiac and all this stuff like that, right? Okay, we're done. And then remember the yellow and the orange, that goes to Buddha, right? Booty, the booty, and prana, right? Critical state and water. So that's what he's teaching. As far as the music aspect of it goes, we hit up the flutist. Oh, and then the music, because music can be used. Okay, so let's get some scriptures. 1 Samuel 18, right? Let's get some scripts to combat that evil, right? Let's get some scripts. 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel. Why do you have to destroy everything, bro? You're such a little menace. 1 Samuel 18, 10 and 11. Alright? 1 Samuel 18. Oh, well, first let's get this. Look. The spirit of Yahweh departed from Shaul. Right? So this is Shaul. So this is Judas. He prophesied. This shit was prophesied, man. I don't know if you brothers get this, but Torah is past, present, future. It is symbolic. Okay, so this happened physically, right? Already? Well, now it is manifesting spiritually. And then whatever hasn't been manifested physically in the scriptures, once we manifest everything in the scriptures spiritually, then whatever's left physically will manifest. I hope that makes sense. The spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, departed from Judas, and he was tormented by a spirit of melancholy from Yahweh. So one of the demons, his devils, got on top of him, and he's trying to use them to also get on other people. Saul's servant said to him, "Behold, now a spirit of melancholy from the Most High torments you. Let our Lord tell your servant who are before you that they should seek a man who knows how to play the harp, so that when the spirit of melancholy from the Most High is upon you, he will play the harp with his hand, and it will be well with you." So Saul said to the servants, "Seek now someone who plays the harp and bring him to me." One of the young servants spoke up and said, "Behold, I have seen the son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, who knows how to play, is a mighty man of valor and a man of war," right? A mighty man, Gabar, who understands a matter and is a handsome man, and Yahweh is with him, right? And it says, look, it says, "Send me David, your son, who is with the sheep." Jesse took the donkey, laden with bread. He was on the donkey, a jug of wine, and one kid, and sent it with his son Dawad for Shaul. Came riding on a donkey. Dawad came to Shaul and stood before him. He loved him very much, and he became his armor bearer, right? And it says, well, verse 21, "And it happened whenever the spirit of melancholy from the Most High was upon Shaul, David would take the harp and play it with his hand, and Shaul would feel relieved, and it would be well with him, and the spirit of melancholy would depart from him." So David was able to play music and repel the evil spirits, right? But Judah isn't doing this. What he is doing is putting demons on him. And now, watch. And then I'm going to get the other one. Let's go 18, 10, and 11, right? Okay, we're not there yet. 18, 10, and 11. It happened on the next day when the spirit of melancholy was upon Shaul that he raved incoherently in the house. Did Judah just not rave incoherently in the house of Yasha'al? Saying that he summons that I'm a liar, that he said demons, but then he said that he was summoning demons. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the dude's fucking twisted. He's raved incoherently in the house. Dawad was playing the harp with his hand as he did every day. And the spear was in Shaul's hand. Then Shaul hurled the spear, saying to himself, "I will thrust it through Dawad into the wall." But Dawad eluded him twice. And Judah said that I have a fight on my hands with, I'm coming against you and Gabaria and fucking blah, 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 and you guys and all this shit, right? Watch, look, I'll even get the screenshots because I prove everything that I say. Let's see, hold on. Let's get that. Hold on. Let me see where I can find it. Okay, look, so Judah Natzarah. I know it's hard to see. Look. Really, I'm going to have 2 epic battles on my hands for Israel to see, the Toranites leaking out and the Remedialites leaking out. Lunar just called you out with scriptures, battle buddy, no name calling, blah, blah, blah. So now he's standing up for Lunar. And then look at what he said. I have 2 great battles on my hands, right? Check it. And then he says, "Servants of Yahweh," which is Gabaria. "Now I'm turning the blades upon you and Kodash. I already told you, Lunar and Kodash, to chill out shit, but you guys kept going. No, I smashed out and you were being a devil and being friends with this demon, which is breaking a law."
The one who ran to his page.
Yeah, Lunar ran to everybody's page. Lunar was the one that that was your demon, son. Now he says, "Going Dan, Kodash, and his wife keep talking shit. Now you as well. Very well. You and him, OTT, Cause, and others better stand back. Don't get involved because it's going to be the end well for Kodash, Gabaria, and anybody else who's raising their heads against me. Not Yahweh, me. Selfishness. These are niggas haven't fucking learned from the other demons who wish to come test. You better team up with the Remedialites to even get out the odds." So that's why he's like, "Oh, they're teaming up the Remedialites." No, he's trying to do witchcraft to fucking do shit. But look, he turned the blade against me and Gabaria. He's pulling a fucking Saul, man. We're just fucking playing music for the Most High Yahweh, and this dude's all fucking, I have a spear, I'm gonna thrust David through. You know what I mean? And then also, let's get 19 and 9. Right. And Yahweh's spirit of melancholy beheld Shaul while he was sitting in his house with his spear in his hand, and Dawad was playing the harp with his hand. And Shaul tried to thrust the spear through David and the wall, but he slipped away from Shaul and appeared, and the spear hit the wall. So there you go. He's trying to spear the wall. So he tried to kill, you know what I mean? He's trying to lift up and battle against us, and he threw a spear, and the spear even hit the wall. So he hit the wall. He defamed the temple with his spear. Now, okay, Judas music, we took care of that. Bible dictionary, we took care of that. White light. Oh, remember I showed you the false temple man, right? The great white light, right? Well, let's talk about the great white brotherhood. Let's talk about the great white brotherhood, because this is what he has in his mind. And I'm gonna bring the picture back up because I know everybody has to see it a million fucking times because nobody's gonna believe. Because everybody's under a goddamn spell, and nobody wants to get out from under the spell. So look, there you have the white one. Look, the white. Look, see the white and the orange, which is gold. It represents gold, right? The white and the yellow. So white, the white in his head, right? So check this out. Let's talk about the Great White Brotherhood, because that's what he's really doing. Okay, so now I need my. Oh no, that's not what I need. Oh lordy. Slock, I didn't mean to say that. I was just making fun. Great White Brotherhood. We're going to Codex Magica. Alright, more exposure, and everybody's probably going to be, I'm Masonic box. Alright, Codex Magica, page 29. And Slock for the cursing and all that stuff. It's, I'm trying not to, I would actually be going crazier, but I'm trying to come smooth, calm, collected, and all that good stuff. Okay, anyways, we're on page 29. Let's say the occult and the Masonic communities can call the evil presence by any cover-up name they wish. So he's pretending that he worships Yahweh, but he's always been about Yah or Jah. It's actually Jah, because he's all about Rastafarian, because that's where he was born from. That's his mother. And we're going to get that at the end. The Great White Brotherhood, Shambhala, planetary entities. Didn't we just read about the musical notes adding up with the planetary entities? It says the hierarchy, etc. But in fact, the working of magic, I am convinced, is nothing less than the invocation or inviting of devils. I provoke them. This is his own words. You saw me write these down as we were reading them. He said he invokes and provokes the demons. I'm the one that controls Rob Rack shit and all this stuff, right? Well, that's what he's invoking devils. What's a devil? Devil's one of the words is demon. Shada, look. It's cool. Look. Shad, right? Shad. Look. What is that? Demon. Shad, right? And Sha'ayar too. Demon. Devils. This is who he's worshiping. He sold out, man. He's fucking worshiping Amalek. And he has the Great White Brotherhood in his mind. Okay, let's go to page 40 now. You being crazy, dude? Huh? Being a beast? Alright, let's see. Look, the Masonic Lodge not only publicly disavows worship of Satan, but also vainly attempts to cast Lucifer, the pseudonym for the devil, in the mold of a good angel. And that's because they really worship Lucifer, which Lucifer is Esau. And they call the Most High Satan. It's all fucking witchcraft, man. Okay, so check this out. Remember the forces? There are the forces, right? Look. Look. So this is in her eye-opening book, The Initiation of the World. So he's trying to initiate everyone, man. Occultist Vera Stanley Alder reinforces the pretense of the elite. She remarks that it is deity without a name that is admitted and worshipped. Furthermore, this is a mysterious deity, is esoterically described by her as the one about whom not may be said. So this is some Harry Potter shit. Oh, he who must not be named, right? Anyways, she suggests too that the one the elite worship may probably be referred to as the Absolute. Alder also remarks that the entity she recognizes as the Divine One is made up of forces. So this is who he's worshiping, the Absolute, man. He's worshiping this God made up of forces, And he has dominion over certain, again, unnamed, greater or lesser entities, man. He worships the god of forces and said that he was going to be fucking sending them places and the gateways. Forces does not mean demons. Use of the force, the flute, the serpent, he runs to the dragon. He's about gateways and provoking entities and all this stuff. I hope this is really fucking sinking in. Invocation. That demon principalities are invoked in the rendering of Masonic signs and other magical operations by the elite is a clear indication of these men are involved in witchcraft. He is involved in witchcraft. He invokes these things, man. As witchcraft teacher Paul Hudson explains, there simply exists powers to be tapped to do good or to do evil. There exists certain entities who will aid you in your spells. You may call these entities gods, spirits, or watchers, or depersonalize them as powers or forces. So he just depersonalized it. You see this shit? You see, bro, right? He's doing such high level witchcraft, and you guys don't even fucking see it, man. He is just all he's doing, right? Is depersonalizing these gods he worships, and he calls them forces. Oh, it's not demons, it's fucking forces. Yeah. At the top, we gave great entities often known as watchers, the mighty ones, right? The watchers, those are the fucking fallen angels, man. The gods can be contacted to bring a certain power to your rituals. So he's doing rituals. You don't even know, man. He's doing rituals, bro. Then there are spirit entities or demons halfway between men and gods, the Nephilim. In their constitution, of course, there are many minor elemental spirits. So he's fucking worshiping fallen angels, fallen fucking watchers, and he's summoning these half-breed fucking Nephilim shits.
And for fucking what? Why would you make a deal? Like you've been the fucking head as long as you've been the fucking. Why would you in the end make a damn deal?
Because he wasn't even making. He was bred for this shit. He's fucking Antichrist, bro. What they call Antichrist and all this shit. The child, the omen and shit. The child was born with 666 and raised to be the anti. Yeah, that's what that is. But it's not Christ. It's anti-Yasha'al. It's anti-suffering servant. Anti-flea. Anti-worms.
Oh, well, shit. You got it.
Check it. It says what? The more sophisticated the complex rituals, the more detailed, intricate, and powerful is the design of the talisman, symbol, or hand design, etc. The more likely a higher level entity, a being higher on the spiritual totem pole, or pecking order, so to speak, will be induced to participate in performing the desired magical act, like possessing Rob Rack. That is the greater the force of magic. I will use the force, didn't he say? Do we have to get it again? Do I really have to keep going back and forth? Do I really have to do? Okay. Most High, man. Most High, right? Where's the force one? Hold on. Use the force, Luke. Hold on. Where's the force one? Hold on. No one's gonna say truth. Where is it? Where's the force one? Hold on. I gotta get look. Where I said the word demons. Look, hold on, I gotta get it one more time because y'all motherfuckers are stupid. I make you do what you want, right? Right? Scriptures can't save you. You're under a demon, right? He said he's gonna use force. Right, hold on. Yeah. Where's that one at? He says he uses the force. Hold on. Where's that fucker at, man? Fucking liar, dumbass, make point of view, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the force. Right? Fell off, teaching going off, pointing scripture, I'm going off, but he can't. I'm going to use the force. I'm going to use the force. The greater the force of magic that will be applied. The force, God of forces. He worships the God of forces. Daniel. The god of force of magic that will be applied, a great entity, perhaps a prince or other high up territorial potentate. This is why it says in Daniel 8 that they exalted themselves to the prince of the host. I wouldn't be surprised if Judah Naz was trying to summon down Michael. I would not be surprised if this wicked ass Antiochus was this great little horn was trying to symbolically is trying to fucking bring down even the whole. He's trying to even exalt himself to the damn shard.
Right now he's exalted himself on the back of a donkey.
Yep.
And for Damascus.
You're heading for Damascus, bro. Right? Okay, it says, look, high up territorial potentate in the demonic spiritual realm is naturally thought to possess the power to force changes in the real world. So he's in the demonic spiritual. I'm going to show you that he's in the reverse side of the Kabbalist tree of life. It is no accident that in the Bible, the last day end times world ruler would be an earthly human companions are said to worship the God of forces. They worship the God, and we know the New Testament fucking Antichrist bullshit. So we know that that's bullshit. So nobody twist my fucking words. But spiritually, man, come on, we all need to start using our brains. You know, like really, like in all actually, come on now. Hold on, let's get it. Oh shit, we ain't even done with the great one. Look, the God of forces, and it's also in the Kabbalah shit too, man. You know what? We'll get this in a while. We'll get this in a minute. I might even have to do a fucking part 2 to this shit, which is crazy because I ain't even gonna have enough damn room on the phone to put a part 2 to this shit. There's just so much to expose. But anyways, he worships the God of forces. Ooh, look, right here, look. C.W. Leadbeater. That's a crazy name, huh? A 33rd degree Mason and occultist who is allied with Annie Besant and her Theosophical Society in the 1920s is just one of the Masonic leaders who have acknowledged the participation of devil spirits. For example, Leadbeater says that the ritual for the 30th degree brings forth an angel who is the great blue diva of the first ray. Are you this far yet, Judah? In the 33rd degree, Leadbeater relates two splendid fellow workers, spirits of gigantic size as compared to humanity and radiantly white in color, are present. Have you got this far, buddy?
Is that the Hindu goddess?
Yeah, the blue one, the blue Hindu god. Yeah, that's one level. See, that's the great blue diva. Yeah, see, so when you get to the 30th degree, you're summoning these blue demons, which is like that blue that like on what's that fucking movie that you don't like, Shra? That movie that with that dude with his rod hanging out?
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. It's in the movie The Watchmen, bro. There's a movie. Yeah, I know. It's the movie. It's called The Watchmen, and it has this like dude that got like fucking irradiated or some shit and ended up transformed like the angels. They got transformed in their bodies, kind of. Well, that's what happened to him, but the reverse, and he ended up becoming this blue being, and they like called him God and shit. Which is all the blue deities, like the Osiris or whoever was blue. Anyone, all the blue people, the Blue Man Group. You know what I'm saying, man? There's the blue people, man, the blue people, and then there's the white people. And then, I know, but we're talking about the real, the white demons. In fact, Leadbeater said that the ritual for the 33rd degree actually links the sovereign grand inspectors general of Freemasonry with the spiritual king of the world himself, that mightiest of adepts who stands at the head, the Rash, of the great white lodge, in whose strong hands lies the destinies of earth. Right? The destinies of earth, and that is the great white brother. And we go to page 591 because I want you to see the actual book where it comes from, so that no one can say shit, and you could go look it up your damn self. C.W. Leadbeater, quoted by Ted Flynn, Hope of the Wicked, the master plan to rule the world. Herndon, Virginia, Macall Communications, 2000, pages 48 through 49. Right? Okay. So let's see, what else do we have to go? Now we got to go to 335. Trying to get through this as fast as I can. We're almost at fucking... We're getting close to the 2-hour mark. But this has to come out, so I'm going to push it as long as it'll let me. Okay, so now we have this symbolic bullshit. This is like the same thing you'll see in Manly P. Hall. You know what I'm saying? Look, you see that? Watch. You see that like thing right there. See that thing? That's like the same shit. But what do you see? Right here, look. This thing. 3 symbols used by the OTO and by the Order of the Golden Dawn, which started the KKK, each employing the triangle device. At left, the Eye of the Horus Pyramid of Fire. Right? Radiating the solar blaze. Right, the seal of the Great White Brotherhood. So this is their seal of the Great White Brotherhood. So watch Judah becoming. I guarantee he has this shit written up in his face and his lips and his fucking finger. Motherfucker's like tattooed down with this shit when he does his crazy rituals, all fucking shaped up like Buffy and shit. I know it. I could just sense it. The spirit hierarchy shows the design of Babylon. B-A-B-A-L-O-N. Babylon. Babylon. He's doing Babylon with all these set. Man, I'm telling you. Babylon. He's fucking... I'm telling you, man. Is below is the seal of the OTO, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so look. That's Judah Naz. Okay, so now let's go to also 336. Oh, remember the flute? St. Patrick. Oh, my God. I know, right? St. Patrick drove out all the snakes from Ireland, man. They used their flute, their music, their witchcraft to drive out all the Danites, the snakes, the serpents that bit the rider's heel backwards, and they migrated to America and made us fall backwards. Look, the snakes, look. A triangle with 3-headed snake. It's 1 body, 3 heads. Look who this is from. Mozart. Mozart. The Brotherhood. Secret world of the Freemasons. Dude, what do you think? What do you think, some man? This is the book cover of the book Mozart and Freemasonry, published by Dorsus Press, the firm that publishes many Masonic-related volumes. The triangle symbol is prominent. Within the triangle is the 3-headed serpent, most likely representing the unholy trinity. Also a smaller symbol, subtle and tiny, near the head of the serpent as an image of some type of creature with a lightning bolt out of its head. Mozart, considered today a great composer and famous even during his lifetime, was murdered by the Masons in 1791 as penalty for revealing the secrets of Freemasonic rituals in his work entitled The Magic Flute. So he had a song called The Magic Flute when Judah was caught. Do I have to show it again? Show it again. Where's that?
You just tune in.
Where's the... I know, for those of you just tuning in, right? Look, flute. The serpents. Where you say, answer the question, don't I control your mind and make you do what I want you to do? Don't act like you haven't noticed it. Remember the story about the dude playing the flute and the little boy? You don't notice, you can't stop. I'm going to draw Baphomet Bill out as well. And Jism, look at your boy Edgar Spandex. Didn't I draw him out? Ha ha ha. The serpents and the flute. The serpents and the flute. I hope this is sinking in for everybody. I really hope. Not only was the composer murdered by poisoning, but the Masons blackballed his funeral. It is said that even Mozart's closest friends and family members did not so much as attend his funeral. So Mozart playing his magic flute, you know what I'm saying, revealing the rituals. Well, that's what Judas Nazura, which his name was Natzarah, mind you. The first however long until he found out I started speaking even that I knew how to speak Hebrew, did he change his name to Natzarah. Before that, it was Nazura. It really was. Nazura. I'm a witness to that. Shra, was his name not Nazura?
Yeah, it was like Nazura.
Because he is Shah Awal, who's got his name changed to Paul, who ran into a fucking glowing light on the road to Damascus. He's fucking Paul, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if the motherfucker had Edomite in him, yo. Bro. And they want to accuse me of being fucking heathen? Man, I'm gonna laugh when all y'all motherfuckers is... Man, I'm gonna laugh. Look.
Wait till y'all see David.
The serpent and the flute. I know, right? Wait till y'all see David. And the root of David and shit, man. Wait till you see that. Wait till you see the Levites, yo. Wait till you see, man. Wait till you see. Man, you guys ain't gonna be talking all that good shit then, huh? Dumbass motherfuckers. Okay, so the magic, that's what Judah's doing. He's playing the magic flute. He's doing his music. He's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. It's fucking witchcraft. Witchcraft. I don't know what, I don't know what else I have to do for you people, for you to realize, but that's, it's what it is. It is what it is, right? Okay, so check it. Now we're going to hit up the Masonic and Occult Symbols Illustrated, right? We're going to hit up page 264 through 270. I've already touched on this before, but I told Buffy Bill to watch this video so his ass would get rebuked because he's being a demon still. So hopefully he's watching. If not, everyone go direct him towards this at an hour and 49 minutes. Tell them, Buffy Bill, this is directed directly towards him. The New Agers have made this symbol and made it into something that it was never meant to be. So this is so they took this symbol and made it something it's not supposed to be. Just like, you know, the fucking temple. Look, do you see this temple, man? Look at this shit. You see that temple, man? Check this shit out. Hold on. Man, there's just so much to fucking go through, dude. Look. This is from the Manly P. Hall book. They know our shit. They know our stuff. They know our stuff. So are you saying that all this is evil? All this is evil now, right? The tent of meeting, the Holy of Holies, the menorah, the table of showbread, the incense altar, the pool, the sacrifice, the altar, the pillar of the smoke, what? All this is evil, right? Because the Masons know and they knew our shit. How do you think Judah Naz got this information? Because there's whole fucking chapters dedicated to this shit in the damn Masonic literature, man. They know about our stuff, yo.
Leave it.
They know about our stuff. I don't know what anybody's gonna get through their fucking heads. So look. I'll even show you. You see this? That is the same thing as this. Look. See the table of showbread? Table of showbread. See the menorah? See the menorah. Look. Because this, look. They perverted our shit, man. I don't know. See? They just do that. And they took the rainbow, right? Mr. Over the rainbow. Right, look, it's remarkable that in all the ancient systems of mythology, the Great Father, or the male generative principle, which is your penis, was uniformly symbolized by a point within a circle, right? Your target symbol. Placed by the Scandinavian priests and poets on the central summit of a rainbow, which was fabled to be a bridge leading from earth to heaven. So there are the rainbow. It says, in the practice of voodoo, black magic in Haiti and Africa today, the rainbow is depicted as an event celebrating the marriage of a rainbow god to the serpent god. So I wouldn't be surprised if Judah is the one doing this. In the ancient Jewish Kabbalah, now being revived by New Age teachers of today, mystical rabbis taught that the rainbow symbolized a sexual rite. The bow of the rainbow was supposedly the phallus of the male god who descended into the kingdom of the womb, the queen or goddess. The union was said to create immense divine powers. See? So Judah's doing shit like this. And so is Bill and all them fuckers. In Scandinavian mythology, there was a rainbow bridge called Bifrost. The bridge was also known as the Devil's Bridge and was equated with the river Styx of the Egyptians, which was the river that they believed flowed through hell. In Greek mythology, the rainbow was embodiment of the messengers of the goddess Iris. The Chinese rainbow differs somewhat that it only has 5 colors. So see, this is the rainbow, man. And this is Esau praying to Azazel, right? Worshipping the moon, burning strange fire, worshipping the sun god, with all the Nephilim under the sevens, right? Their synthesis symbolizing the yin and the yang. In Babylonian literature, the rainbow was a sign of wrath, terror, and ill, and a tribute to the goddess Tirana, bringer of misfortune. The Masonic symbolism, we find the rainbow appears the representation of Lucifer, the light bearer. So this represents Lucifer. So this is Esau, climbing up the ladder, the devil's ladder. So Esau's climbing up this rainbow ladder to reach Azazel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I already did this, man. Go watch. Oh man, there's so much to go through that I really don't feel like wasting any more light on this shit. Look, so you could go check it out. Everyone already saw my video. If you want to know more, I'll do another damn lesson on the rainbow, but you should just get it by now. In other words, the New Age teaches that man's path to godhood is symbolized by the rainbow's bridge, which man crosses over by achieving higher consciousness, the reward of the other end of the rainbow, self-empowerment, immortality, and divinity. Is this what you're looking for, Baphomet Bill? Let's see. Join the Legions of Light, right? Ashtar, the Space Brothers. Okay, watch. Chakras, Rainbow. Oh, okay, here we go. Since the 7 major chakras comprise of the 7 colors of the rainbow, remember we read in Manly P. Hall about the colors matching up with the sound. And since the 7 colors of the rainbow form white light, we must keep these chakras vibrating at their maximum strength within all of us at all times. This is done through the power of the mind. So Judas is just trying to get you to produce this white light in your own mind, right? Sending demons to you. Through visualization, and the process also enhanced through meditation. So he gets you through visualization and through music. Through colors, through code words. When each chakra is fully activated, vibrating its purest color, the 7 colors combine within to create an auric field of white light. This forms a protective shield of energy around us and gives off a glow of energy that is often called illumination. Like I mentioned, it's like the Pink Floyd thing where the white light comes, hits the prism, and then produces the rainbow. The white light is an important symbol of the New Age. A former witch wrote, in upper 3 levels of witchcraft, Lucifer is represented by a white light. So this is what Judah has in his mind. He has the white light in his mind. Look, fucking shit. Here we go. The white light. He's got the white light in his mind. He doesn't have the seal of Yahweh. He has the white light. He's sealed with the Great White Brotherhood. Look. The Tara Center, well-known New Age organization who is promoting the New Age Christ called Matria. That's who Judah actually is. He's the New Age Christ. He's Matria, man. He's like that representation of that shit, bro. He's the Matria, man. Let's see. Dennis Carpenter, which advises connect with this divine light as you know it. Imagine yourself surrounded with white light. Protect a sphere of light that will keep you safe throughout this meditation. Sha'awal or Paul or Judas said that he saw a sphere of light on the way to Damascus, right? Lazarus, the spirit guide, actually a demon, suggests that he be visualized simply as a sphere of white light. So he just wants to be visualized simply as a sphere of white light. And this is, man, Judas made a pact with some type of either Hashatan or Azazel or somebody. And now he's fucked, and this is why he's doing what he's doing, because if not, the motherfuckers are going to kill him. They're going to kill him. Amalek's going to kill him. Or do something to him. Kundalini is the name of the serpent that is supposed to lie coiled at the base of the spine, which is raised up during yoga. New Ager Lyre prophet calls Kundalini the white light. So, are you Kundi, bro? The Great White Brotherhood, white meaning light, white light, is composed of many beings in the cosmic hierarchy. Didn't we talk about that cosmic hierarchy? This organization includes 70 orders or brotherhoods of the universe. Beings of light can hold membership simultaneously in the Order of Melchizedek with the Great White Brotherhood. In fact, most of, not all, do belong to both. Right? So check this out. Talked about the Great White Brotherhood, right? How come nobody's talking about that? How come you never talk about this? Huh? Because he's a part of it? Is that what it is? Check this out. Let's see if it's in the downloads. Fuck, where did I take that picture? Oh no, was it? Oh no, it's on the internet. Okay. Hold on. Bear with. Oh shit, I dropped it. Hold on. Come on. Check this out. Okay. So this is the basic Illuminati structure and its relation to cooperating satanic bodies. Okay? So Judah's over here somewhere, Master Witch, Grand Master, Ipsimus, Pilgrim, he's something over here. But anyways, he works for these guys. He's the Black Brotherhood. Right? Then you've got the Red Brotherhood, who is Esau. And then you've got the Great White Brotherhood, who controls it all, who are the fallen angels, the Nephilim. So that's that structure right there. Go look that up. The Great White Brotherhood. That's who Judah is working for and doing all that stuff for. Okay, that's good enough for that. I'm just trying to keep it moving, Yashar, because we still got much to cover. I know, but this is going for full exposure, and I don't feel like making another damn video. Okay, so now, okay, now we're gonna, oh, wow, I almost hooked up large. Now we're gonna go back to Manly P. Hall, and we're gonna go to page 315. Okay. What does it say? The Pharaoh became a puppet in the hands of the Scarlet Council. The Pharaoh, who is, in the hands of the Scarlet Council, a committee of arch sorcerers elevated to the power by the priesthood. So basically, Judah is like Pharaoh. And the Scarlet Council, scarlet is another color for red. So the Great Red Brother, so he's the Great Black Brotherhood, he's the Great Red Brotherhood, and they answer, right, elevated to the power by the priesthood, which serves the Great White Brotherhood. So he's somewhere in this thing. These sorcerers then began to systematic destruction of all keys to the ancient wisdom so that none might have access to the knowledge necessary to reach adeptship without first becoming one of their order. So he's been one of their order since the jump. They brought him up in Rastafarianism, and then they brought him into Kabbalah. And that is why it says he will be exiled with his mother to a strange land. This is why he's in Japan. And it's scripture, I will get it. Shout out to Gabaria. Hidden Esau, they mutilated the rituals of the mysteries while professing to preserve them so that even though the neophyte passed through the degrees, he could not secure the knowledge to which he was entitled. Idolatry was introduced and encouraged the worship. So Selassie, man, why did you have Selassie? Selassie is this. This is Judas. This is how he stands and he does his rituals, writing all over himself and doing all this. He even said as above, so below. Oh fuck, where's Shara, I need your screenshots. Go get her. So check it out. He said as above, so below was good. The images, which is the beginning of the wise, has erected slowly as symbols for study and meditation. False interpretations were given to the emblems and figures of the mysteries. Elaborate theologies were created to confuse the minds and their devotees. So they created the tree of life to confuse and to distort the real knowledge of the Templar Tabernacle Man, which Judas is also distorting now. Can you pull up the screenshot of him saying that as above, so below is okay? The masses, deprived of their birthright of understanding and growing in ignorance, eventually became the abject slaves of spiritual imposters. So everyone was an abject slave to the spiritual imposter, Judas. Superstition universally prevailed, and the black magicians completely dominated national affairs, with the result that humanity will suffer from the sophistries of the priestcrafts of Atlantis and Egypt. And Atlantis is just ancient Babylon. Fully convinced that their scriptures sanctioned it. So remember, he says, "Oh, I'm going to show you guys in scriptures that these gateways are real, right? These gateways." Fully convinced that the scriptures sanctioned it, numerous medieval Kabbalists devoted their lives and to the practice of ceremonial magic. So this is him arguing with my wife, Shara Namar. That's right. Any careful reflections of what I'm teaching should show you I'm an observer of both sides, right? What is above is below. That ain't witchcraft. That is called the truth. Yeah, no. Anyways, and you guys better chill or you're gonna end up like Rob Rack. You notice he actually believes in nothing while he proclaims, eating blah, 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 blasphemy, poking Mozart's name. Okay, and then, is it the other way? Hold on. It says, oh shit, my battery is starting to die now. Well, fucking great. Look. Oh, you think so? Well, I see. We will see about that, Judas and Natzarah. I don't raise demons. I just provoke them. Oh, remember we were talking about provoking? Well, we finally got him saying it. Yep. Just said it. So we gonna write it down. Oh, provoke. Oh, we already got that. Yeah. Oh, we already got the provoking. Oh, okay. So he said he provokes him. Oh, shit. Okay, look. Oh, no, I don't want that. Go back. Okay. I provoke them, and I'm going to provoke you and Kodash since you want to be so what?
Mouthy.
Mouthy?
Sorry, I'm a girl.
Oh, sorry, she's a girl and she has funky fonts and shit.
It's pretty.
Mouthy, where's Gabaria at? Ask him. They're on him now. He completely out of his mind, and Kodash is next. So apparently we're completely out of our minds because he's sending freaking demons and shit. Oh man, and then pull up that one where he said that he wasn't tagging you, but then he tagged you.
Oh my God.
That was the best. All right. So anyway, those who sought out to control the elemental spirits through ceremonial magic did so largely with the hope of securing from the invisible worlds either rare knowledge or supernatural power. So that's where he's getting his knowledge and his powers from. The little red demon of Napoleon Bonaparte and the infamous oracular heads of the de Medici are examples of the disastrous results of permitting elemental beings to dictate the course of human procedure. You're getting involved into shit, Judas, Nazura, that you have no idea what you're fucking with. While the learned and godlike daemon of Socrates seems to have been the exception, so that's where Socrates got his shit from, this really proves that the intellectual and moral status of the magician has much to do with the type of elemental he is capable of invoking. But even the demon of Socrates deserted the philosopher when the sentence of death was passed. So you're going to get a sentence, you're getting your sentence of death. Look at Judah. I am not tagging you. That's literally I am not tagging you. And I'm doing what to myself? As far as the video making Israelites go, I'm still fighting against demons for Yah. He said he summons demons and runs towards the dragons, but now he's fighting against demons and he doesn't summon demons. So what the fuck? Which one is it? And look, she even calls him out. How the fuck are you going to say you tagged my name? See, look, she called him out on it. Even he's trying to use witchcraft, man. I'm telling you, this is some fucking high-level shit going on. Transcendentalism and all forms of phenomenalistic magic are but blind alleys, outgrowths of Atlantean sorcery. So see, he's doing fucking Babylonian sorcery, man. Many a magician has lost his life as the result of opening a way whereby sub-mundane creatures could become active participants in his affairs. What did it say? He's opening a way? Opening a way? Didn't he say he knew about gateways? Right? He's opening a way. And doesn't that not link in with the word Sha'ar, which is seer, Mount Seir, which is Esau, the goat? Does it not say they are the keepers of the gates? The word Sha'ar means keepers of the gates, man. The wicked gatekeepers, man. The keepers to the gate of Azazal, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't even know. I've got so much information to prove this motherfucking shit is bullshit, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to organize everything. Okay, so check it out. So he's gonna die, bro. This is why he has to do what he's doing. He's gonna continue to do what he's doing because they're gonna kill him. Many a magician has lost his life, right? When Eliphaz Levi invoked the spirit of Apollonius of Tyana, what did he hope to accomplish? Right? Levi himself did not dare to assert that the specter which appeared to him was actually the great philosopher. So Judas, whoever you think that you're talking to, that's not that person. Whoever you think that you're talking to and you're getting your information from and shit like that, and you're doing all these things, it is not who you think you're talking to. I hope you know that. For Levi realized only too well the proclivity of elementals to impersonate those who have passed on. They're impersonating, bro. Go look up. Michael Jackson said that he got music from doing this ritual with mirrors and talked to all these people talked to dead loved ones. Like these dead people that they knew before. Oh, my dead friend. Oh, my dead this and my dead that. Who are you talking to, Judas? That's not that person, bro. That is not that person. The majority of the modern mediumistic apparitions are but elemental creatures masquerading through bodies composed of thought substance supplied by the very persons to desiring behold these wraiths of decarnate beings. The wraiths of the Lord of the Rings, man. Decarnate beings, man. You are just your heart, your own fucking desires are fooling you, Judas. What is your fucking problem, dude? You're gonna die from this shit. I hope you know that. Like, if you do not stop this, you are going to fucking die. This is why you need to repent.
Now.
Huh?
I said now.
Now, yeah, I know. Fucking now, dude. What are you doing? Let's see. Yeah, because look, false vision. Look, some understanding of the intricate theory of practice of ceremonial magic may be derived from a brief consideration of its underlying premises. First, right, look. Evil spirits under the leadership of the fallen angel and his 10 princes, right? That's what they say first. First, you got to understand. Second, you got to understand it is possible for the contact these invisible creatures to gain their help in some human undertakings. Good spirits willing to lend their assistance. There is no, bro, you're not getting in contact with any good spirits. I hope you don't think that. You even admitted that they were demons. It is possible to make contracts with spirits whereby the magician becomes for a stipulated time the master of the elemental being. After that little time, Judas, you have to die, bro. The fourth, the black magic is performed with the aid of demoniacal spirits. Demoniacal spirits. Fuck, man, my phone. Demoniacal spirits who serves the sorcerer for the length of his earthly life with the understanding that after the death, the magician shall become the servant of his own demon. Judas, you are going to serve your own demon. For this reason, a black magician will go to inconceivable ends to prolong his physical life. Yeah, I bet you are. Since there is nothing for him beyond the grave. How old are you? How old are you? The most dangerous form of black magic is the scientific perversion of occult power for the gratification of personal desires. So you're using occult shit for your own personal desires. Look, in its various branches of the black arts includes nearly all forms of ceremonial magic, necromancy, witchcraft, sorcery, and vampirism. Under the same general heading are also mesmerism and hypnotism. He's hypnotizing people, man. He's mesmerizing people. Look up Alex Mesmer. He was a Jewish Kabbalist. He's doing Kabbalism, necromancy, ceremonial magic. What do we know about that? What do we know about shit like that? He is Saul. I'm telling you, man. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Now let's go to 1 Samuel 48. Is that right? Did I write that down right? Seems pretty high of a number. Hold on. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, no, that's not right. It must be 8, just 18, or 18. Yeah, I think it's 18. I messed up. Sorry, Slot. I was just in a rush trying to get this out, and I ended up getting too crazy. No. 28 maybe? Or just 8? No, hold on. Hold on. Slot. Oh, here we go. It's 28. Yep, it was 28. Okay, so look, check this out. Samuel had died and all Israel eulogized him and buried him in Ramah and his hometown. Shaul had banned the necromancers and the Yadonai diviners from the land. The Philistines mobilized, they came to encamp in Shurim, right? And Shaul mobilized all Israel and they encamped in Gilboa. So Judah was gathering everybody to go fight against the camps, right? And when Shaul and the Philistines' camp was afraid and their heart trembled greatly, Shaul inquired of Yahweh, but Yahweh did not answer him, neither in a dream, nor through the Ummim or the Thummim, nor through the prophets. So Judah is sealed up. This is why he had to turn to witchcraft. So Sha'awal said to the servant, seek out a woman who practices necromancy, and I will go to her and inquire to her through her. His servant said to him, behold, there's a woman who practices necromancy in Endor. You're worshiping the witch of Endor, man. This is why he was talking about Darth Vader, because Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker had their battle on the moon of Endor. And this is why he goes off that lunar shit, man, because he's a fucking moon worshiper. So Saul disguised himself. He donned different clothings and he went taking 2 men with him. He came to the woman at night and he said to her, please divine me through necromancy. Raise up whomever I shall tell you. But the woman said to him, behold, you surely know that Sha'awal has done, that he has eliminated the necromancers and the Yadonai diviners from the land. So why do you seek to entrap me to have me killed? And Sha'awal then swore to her by Yahweh, saying, as Yahweh lives, this thing will not be held against you as an iniquity. So he's trying to get back into, he was trying to fit Selassie back into the Torah. The woman asked, whom shall I raise up for you? And he said, raise up Sha'awal for me. And the woman said, Sha'awal, and she screamed in a loud voice. And the woman said to Sha'awal, why did you deceive me? You are Sha'awal. Then the king said to her, fear not, what do you see? And the woman said to her, I saw a great man ascending from the earth. Then he said to her, what does he look like? And she said, an elderly man is ascending, and he is garbed in a cloak. Sha'awal realized that it was Sha'awal, and he bowed down to his face to the ground and prostrated himself. And Sha'awal said to Sha'awal, why did you disturb me to raise me up? Because he brought him up from Sheol. Sha'awal replied, I am in great distress, and the Philistines are at war against me. The Most High has turned away from me and does not answer me anymore, neither through the hand of the prophets nor in dreams. So I called upon you to inform me what I should do. This is why Judah can only break down so many scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's why he bounces back and forth between the same fucking shit, and he may have a couple of reserved lessons just for this time now, but he really doesn't have any new knowledge. And this is why he's going to start teaching witchcraft and shit. And she said, in dreams, neither through dreams, so I called upon you to inform me what I should do. And Sha'awal said, but why do you ask me, since Yahweh has turned away from you and become your adversary? And Yahweh's against you, bro. And Yahweh has done for himself that which he spoke through me, for Yahweh had torn the kingship from your hand and given it to your fellow, to Dawad. See, you should have been king, bro, but you weren't. Because you did not obey the word of Yahweh and did not carry out his wrath against Amalek. You refused to carry out wrath against Amalek. For this you were cut off, Judah. Therefore Yahweh has done this thing to you this day. And Yahweh will deliver Yasharal with you into the hand of the Philistines, right, to the king of Egypt. Tomorrow you and your son, because the Philistines come from the Egyptians, tomorrow you and your sons will be with me in Sheol, right? The place of the abode of the dead, right? And also the Israelite camp will Yahweh deliver into the hand of the Philistines. Okay, so that is maybe halfway through the judgment that is coming upon Judas Natzarah. So we're going to cut this one out. I'm going to load it, and then we're going to do another one because I do not have enough time. I'm already at 2 hours and 60 minutes. My phone is dying. So I'm going to cut this out and do a part 2, so be patient. All right? So, Ka halal Yahweh zaba'awat akar, hamagan at Yashra'al, Shema Yashra'al Yahweh alahayana Yahweh akad, Barak Hashem Yahweh ahab Yahweh wa akyam wa akwath. Shalom.